while too. So I decided to put your video in a separate reading so that I didn't have to end it in the middle of it and that kind of thing. So for you, I feel like there's this blind love and loyalty that can sometimes get you into trouble, and there might be a need to end some of that, but there's also a need to really tap into that more childlike loving side of yourself as well, kind of like the first pile. There's also a need to see all your skills, see all of the wisdom and knowledge you have gained, see how completely capable of manifesting you are. You really need to focus more on your abilities, your knowledge, your tools, your wisdom, and use all the things that you have at your disposal to create the life that you feel is what you want to create. You are very, very good at manifesting, and there's this unconditional, pure, loving energy that you put out to the world around you. You need to have that for yourself as well. There might be some of that lacking for you. You give all that love to the world around you. You just have this playful, joyful, curious energy with the world around you, and you feel like everybody's going to be your best friend and nobody's going to do anything to hurt you, which is a good thing in some ways, and in some ways there's a need here to be a little more discerning in some of the interactions that you make as well. There may be a need to heal yourself after a friendship that was a very long friendship that has ended, and to realize that there are new doors opening for you as well. Yeah, there's like this hypnotic energy here. Maybe you're also working on creating hypnotherapy or some sort of subliminal messaging videos as well. Something like that could be possible. If you are, there's going to be a lot of abundance coming in from that. But there's also this tie clip here, which is making me think of there might be some man in your life who did this as well. There could be a man in your life who really hurt you in some way, and you may repeat that cycle a lot because of your loving, non-judgmental, unconditional energy that you put out to the world. And there's really a need to understand that Mikok is the name on this tie clip, but there's really this eternal energy. You know that everything is connected and everything is in cycles. There's karmic cycles and there is repeating occurrences, and but there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of abundance coming into your life. I feel like there's so much abundance coming into your life, and it may not all have to do with money either, because we have this family fund, no cash value since 1974, Pojo's Fund Center. So there might be a lot of abundance around you that is so much more beautiful and amazing than money could ever buy. And there may be a need to release concerns over money, because maybe in the past others made you feel that this beautiful energy you have is not equatable to money. But you know what? This beautiful energy you have is so much better than money could ever buy. We have Elizabeth II on this coin here from Canada. You really need to notice and appreciate how stable and strong you are, how much of a leader you are. You are somebody who is a very strong leader, somebody who is a very stern leader, somebody who is very unconditionally loving, but I feel like you are also somebody who knows that tough love is love too. And you are building something very strong, stable, and long-lasting in your life. Whether it's money related or not, you're building something strong, stable, and long-lasting. And I feel like a lot of that is because you have put in the time and effort, patience, nurturing, and care required to be able to grow whatever it is that you're growing. Oh. Well, I lost that little starfish thing, but there's a need to look at yourself in a deeper fashion. You might look at the rest of the entire world in a very deep fashion where you see the beauty and amazingness in everything else except for yourself. And there's a need here to see the beauty and amazingness in yourself as well. And to know that that beauty and amazingness is not skin deep. It is something very, very deep within you that nobody can take away. We have physical abuse, power was taken with strength, feelings of weakness, and a need for control. So you might feel like you need control in your life, and you might feel like you're weak or vulnerable because somebody else may have beat you as a child. And it could even be in relationships. It could be a cycle that has been repeated throughout your life. And I feel like it was a man. Somebody abused their power and their position above you, and they abused it in a physical way. They really hurt you and took your power from you. But you don't have to allow them to continue to take your power by continuing to be around similar situations, or by not realizing your worth. Neglect, invisibility. Invisibility causes feelings of not belonging or unworthiness, and if you feel drawn to pile 1 as well, there were some invisibility things in that pile too, but only if you're an empath and you feel like you were dealing with a narcissist. This person beat you into submission. They beat you into feeling like you were nothing and no one, and they really just took your power away and made you feel like you just ran after them, this willing little loving dog that was... Golden retrievers are so loving, you know. I think somebody could abuse them severely and they would still be there at the end of the day, because they love. And you really don't feel like you belong. And it's because other people did not notice you or appreciate you or treat you the way that you should have been treated. Power plays, overpowered by those who were meant to protect you. So yeah, people who were meant to protect you preyed on you, and they took advantage of your weaknesses, and they really just... This is really a disgusting energy. Scapegoat, gaslighting, always to blame, apologizes for being self. So you might say sorry to everyone for everything, and you need to stop saying sorry for everything. You need to stop saying sorry for existing, because it seems like this person made you feel sorry for even existing. And that is not a good thing. It's not a good thing to feel sorry for even existing, or to not want to be here. You may have even attempted suicide at some points, and you know, I've been there myself, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to feel like there's nothing or no one to turn to in your life. And it's not a good thing to have this person turn it all around on you and make it seem like it was your fault that they laid their hands on you. It is never your fault that somebody else decided to lay their hands on you. That is disgusting. Nobody should ever be laying their hands on anyone unless they laid their hands on them first. Period. And defense is the only way that I see anything that is good from physical abuse. I do not believe in corporal punishment, even the tiniest little bit. Period. It is not okay. Mental and emotional abuse, fear tactics, manipulation, isolated in fear. So you were isolated, you were alone, you were hurt, you were just... This is horrible. Bullying, target, center stage, discrimination, and made to feel unworthy of life. Yeah, you were bullied immensely. You might have even been bullied by other kids. Other kids could have beat you down and made you feel like you didn't belong, or you were somehow wrong for being you. It's just, there was a lot of mental and emotional abuse. This person got inside your mind and made you feel like you were to blame for everything that they were doing, and that you were never good enough to be in a good situation either. We have sexual abuse, rape, molestation, using or making threats or force, and taking advantage of an inability to consent. So you also could have been sexually abused, physically abused, bullied. There's a lot of different things coming in here, and it might be some of them fit you and some of them don't. A couple extra ones ended up falling out, and I was like, oh well, I'm going to take them. But either way, all of these things made you feel invisible, or like you didn't belong, or like you weren't good enough, or like you were to blame for everything that happened in your life. And that's not okay. You are not the reason all of this happened to you. Other people deciding to take that power and that control when they shouldn't have been is one of the biggest things. Never feel that you are a victim. You are a survivor. Do not let others define you. Define yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for others. Stand up for what's right. That's what's going to heal you. What is going to heal you is standing up for yourself like nobody ever did for you. Standing up for other people who are going through what you went through like nobody has done for them. And being able to be there and love and care and show people their value and their worth, and show yourself your value and your worth. We have the Mother of Fire. We have the Three of Earth. We have the Knave of Chalices. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So there is a need to step into your power, to step into your leadership role, to step into your teaching role, to step into this role of working and learning and growing together and helping to build others up and inspire them and give them passion and motivation and drive, and to take your own passion, motivation, and drive and put it into action. Go after what you want to go after. Learn what you want to learn, and express your emotions and feelings, and know that you can create this solid, stable, strong, caring, loving, nurturing environment that you want to create, that you dream of creating. Whether you came from that crap or not, you can create that. I have the attitude of gratitude for the contrast in my life, which delivers more clarity to all situations, circumstances, and events. So all the hardship that you have been through gives you so much clarity, knowledge, wisdom, understanding of everything that is going on around you and all of the things that others are going through. And you need to be grateful for those things, because those things are going to have a very serious impact in your life and your life purpose and your journey going forward. You are somebody who can bring wisdom, inspiration, and you really are here to inspire others to overcome and to bring messages of clarity and truth to them. And know that all of this that you are putting out is going to come back to you. You are somebody who has a very keen sight and knowledge. You are somebody very spiritual, somebody very enlightened, and somebody who can really help others as well. Don't let the poison of other people drag you down. Work hard towards your life goals and your purpose and your passion, and know that you will be seen and you will be rewarded for this. You will be recognized for this. This will pay off, and you will be able to achieve what you are working on. You have a very strong life purpose, and learning how to set your boundaries and use discernment in dealing with other people is really going to help you to be more effective on this journey as well. We have regret, and we have the drowned man. So whoever did this to you, could be an alcoholic even too now. Whoever did this to you is really regretting doing this to you. They are regretting it, and they are drowning themselves. You know, you might regret a lot that you have done in your life because of the pain and abuse you went through during your down times. You may have even turned into an addict yourself as well. And it's because of the regret you have, because you feel like all of this was your fault and you in some way created it, but you didn't. And it's time to stop feeling that way. It is time to not live with regrets, shame, guilt, anything like that, and to really step into your power, shine your true light, and be who you are regardless of what anybody else thinks. We have temperance, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups. Loving yourself is going to allow you to be able to gain temperance over any addictions in your life, whether that's people, whether that's places, whether that's things. It doesn't matter. You have some addictions in your life, and you are really taking the steps to gain knowledge, and you really need to express your truth. You need to put your message out there for the world to see. You need to love yourself enough to know that you are not your story. You are what you choose to do with it, and that's what you need to do. We also have step your game up and refuse to give this person any more of your time or energy. Forgive yourself for everything along the way you were learning. Stay on your path and working towards your goals. Don't let shade bring out your shadows. Don't allow others to dim your shine. Trust the signs you see. Unlock your deepest desires. Who is really standing in your way? Believe in your dreams. Conscious Jacob Lee, and that came out for pile 1 too. Remember your mother's words and actions, and that was in pile 1 too. Cherish those close to you. Do not forget what's important to you. Your mother may have allowed other people to cause her to forget what was important to her. Do not do that. They listened to and believed the opinions of family and friends. So if you listen to pile 1 too, that's why your mother did all the things she did. They were so worried about the opinions of others, and so they tried to morph you into what they thought that you should be. I let others change my opinion and how I act. Forgiveness is needed here for yourself and others. Forgive yourself for allowing anyone to make you think less of yourself.